Top 32 breakdown for the European YCS is here. Make sure you guys smash it, crap out, subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Top 32. Yeah, 1,796 players stepped up to play this weekend's YCS in Europe. And these results look pretty much like you would be expecting, honestly, here. Biggest, most represented deck in the room. Tri-Brigade. I'm not gonna lie here. I definitely underestimated the power of this deck. But the thing that interests me most here is Trident's gone, right? Trident's banned? But why there's 6 Zodiac variants for this deck? Oh, it's because Zeus is still a very good card. Oh, Throwblade, stack 3 other Exceed monsters on top. Ah, Zeus. Alright, you got attacking directly capabilities. Good to go. Check. Makes sense to me. 6 pure versions, so I believe that this probably encompasses Rescue Cat variants as well. And then there's 1 super spicy Ancient Warrior Tri-Brigade. Excellent diversity among the Tri-Brigade decks. It is interesting to see that it is a pretty even spread here, all things considered. Alright, like, that's not a bad thing whatsoever. Alright, now, that being said, Herman went undefeated this event playing Tri-Brigade, and guess what happened? It unfortunately got blown out. So Herman got 2-0'd, being the undefeated, and it ended up losing to Salad. But here we are. 7 Drytron in top cut as well. Does this surprise anybody? This deck's boards that it makes are very, very, very scary. At the end of the day, there's not really a lot you can do with these menacing creatures that are set up. Obviously, like cycle readers and things can make a slight inconvenience to these boards, but there's nothing too much to deal with that there. We have 4 Virtual World here. Now, Virtual World was projected to be one of the better decks this format. When you can put Sen Shen on the field and have these massive levels of interruptions through the opponent's turn, and this massive inconvenience to the opponent, that's where a deck like Virtual World shines, because it grinds so frickin' well at the end of the day. Alright? Shen Shen is the gas. So the big 3 out of the European YCS here, Tri-Brigade, Drytron, Virtual World, and Tri-Brigade reseating its spot here on the top cut as the higher deck as of this, and in 2 weeks we'll have more of the breakdown for that. Now, as we climb on down here into the lower bracket, we see that we hit 2 Salamangreat. Now, Mirage Delia recently came back, gave this deck a little bit of a boost, right? Just a little bit of a crumb of hope here. And as I said, Salamangreat's actually the deck that just took Herman out of the tournament. Huh. Alright? Besides, like, a reversible game state that had to be rewound, and actually misrepresenting him, being like, I already have the target, my shenanigans. But it's a story for another day. So, outside of that, Salamangreat looks like, in terms of things, has been like one of the decks that was already grinding last format, but now it definitely gets a chance to step up here and do a whole lot more. So I think that being the next seeded deck here is very interesting. Now, the one of department here. Alright? We had 1 Prank Hits, the other 1 card deck engine in the room here. Alright, anybody surprised? Alright, in NA, alright, I didn't really get a chance to look at a lot of the European stuff, but for NA, in the pods, there were a lot, and I mean a lot of Prank Kids and a lot of Trap Tricks. Alright, I know, like, a lot of Trap Tricks, but to see that Prank Kids did well, very happy about that. Alright, next up, we have 1 Madolche. Alright, Madolche made top cut? I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that. That actually almost feels a little bit crazy to me at the end of the day, but okay. I'll take that. We also had 1 Dragon Link. Now, coming off of the 92-man event, in 10th place was actually a Dragon Link deck from that event, and I actually got it handed to me a little bit after the event, but Dragon Link is in this really weird position right now that players really don't know what they're doing to adapt into the format. Like, the deck is in such a weird void that until the metagame really stabilizes and they find their niche at the moment, I don't know. Is it as much of a competitor as it actually looks like it is right now? Yeah. But at the end of the day, the deck needs to be defined. All right. So seeing one in top 32, though, is very good. I'm very happy to see that. And then we also have Dogmatica Invoked Shadal. Oh, wind is a problem, right, guys? Right? It's such a problem that only one made top cut here. Only one. All right. Big problem, by the way. Also, the one Subterra player here, I was told that this was the duelist that always plays the 60 card version of the deck and has topped multiple versions of the extravaganzas in Europe, which means that we are seeing a recurrable top finisher here, which is very, very good as well. And then we also had the one dinosaur make their way into top cut as well. After the loss of Misk, we all kind of thought that the deck kind of picked up its cards and literally walked out in a very angry rage. But it doesn't look like that is the case at the moment. So, dinosaurs still getting the chance to compete here. Huh. Anybody else notice anything really weird about this top cut? Anybody? I'll give you a couple seconds here to figure it out. Oh, wait, what's that? You figured it out? Oh. So many people shitted, pissed, were angry about the return of Engage. Engage ruined people's lives. Engage was the worst thing that has happened to this game. Konami, what are you doing? What's that? What's that? There's no Sky Striker in this top cut. Well, that's impossible. Impossible. Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Everybody on the internet, including myself, was Striker is back in a capacity that can do very well locals. 100% of the way. Can gas to the floor and do well at locals. But when it comes to a larger scale tournament like this, what do you expect the deck to be able to do? You have to outgrind so many rounds. All right, between, what is it, like basically 11 rounds of Swiss and then top 32, maybe 10 rounds of Swiss, top 32, give or take one of the two, but this is what you have to ask yourself here at the end of the day. Really, what more do you want from this deck? It did not make top 32. People were massively angry at the deck for whatever reason, and it didn't even make day 2 top 32 out of Europe. All right? Ugh. So much anger there. Seeing Tri-Brigade shifting the tables here as well and becoming, back to the top contender here. It's very interesting for these results. I definitely look forward to seeing if we even get to see what the NA results look like. I'm very intrigued to see how things shape up here as the breakdowns continue to come out. But as of this point in time, I just want to say that Drytron, Virtual World look like they are the top 2 big bad boys in the room. Everything else below, Virtual World, like I said, Senshin's very good. Solid's going to continue to do that. Don't count Striker out as a rogue deck just because it didn't top this YCS. Yes, the fields and things are much easier to handle than most, but I'm just saying that if you completely just discount Striker, 2 months down the line, you play against the deck and you're like, oh, I think as an engine and as for adaptability, as of making this video, that looks like Engage has been fine. I just love all the comment sections that are like, oh, well, Engage is bad for the... These results tell me that Engage coming back made 0 splash on the game whatsoever. But alas, we will wait and see what more is to come out of the other results of the day. So guys, what do you think about the breakdown for the top 32 for the European YCS? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys do not miss out on more awesome content. And I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day with some more cool, awesome content. You guys have a good rest of the day. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCo40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCO40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcogames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.